Hello, Sim here. So it's time for that SharQ controller review I've been promising you guys. And yes, it's nice to be back on air. I haven't totally got rid of my cold, but those of you who follow me on Twitter know that's why I've not been publishing videos recently. So I've been using the SharQ controller for the past 4 months, just before Black Ops 3 came out. And the SharQ controller isn't a competitive gaming controller. It's an alternative to SCUF. And I'm going to tell you what I genuinely think about this controller, because I didn't want to do an instant review until I've actually gamed with the controller for a little period of time, in this case 4 months, eh? So it's got paddles and they're like shark fins, and hence the name. The shark just ends in a Q and not a K. So by default the left fin maps to X and the right fin maps to circle, and this matches the COD tactical layout. You can change this mapping when you order it, or you can go for that slightly more expensive option to allow you to reprogram your paddles. Anyway, so it's pretty easy to hold and press those paddles whilst holding it. I found it very easy, much more easier than a SCUF controller. But that's probably the one downside, and it's only a minor niggle. It's got pros and cons. There's times where I run around a corner and I'll panic, and I'll press the right fin by panicking, and I just kill the enemy, and it saves my bacon so many times. And there's other times I'll come around a corner and I want to shoot an enemy at a distance. I panic, I press the right paddle just minutely, and I do a melee animation, and therefore I can't shoot an enemy because I die. But it doesn't happen on a regular basis, but that's the only slight thing I've got about it. So I've also got the instant trigger system, ITS, installed, and that's what I went for. Over the traditional trigger stops, and I would recommend going for ITS rather than trigger stops. There's a lot less movement on those little trigger stop sort of movements, you know. So it's a nice quality product, and I went for this SharQ grip as well. One of my initial concerns when I was ordering this was that effectively, you know, like SCUF controllers would have effectively like a tiny second skin to give that colored pattern on it, and I was wondering, well, what's SharQ going to be like? Are they going to eat into the analog sticks? And at this point in time, the amount of wear into the analog sticks is the same as a vanilla controller, and you can see the red dust. It's nowhere near as bad as what I've experienced on a SCUF controller. So what I'm going to do, because I know a lot of you guys will be interested in build quality, is do a follow-up video in about a year, probably 9 months or so from now, to tell you how it is down the line, because speaking to friends, some of the earlier models from the SharQ had some build quality issues, but this one that I've got, that I ordered just prior to November 2015, in case whoever knows when you guys are going to be watching this video, seems to be fine at this point in time. But I do want to do that follow-up video to let you guys know what it is long term. It's a controller that's almost twice the price of a traditional controller if you go just for some of the basic options without going completely the whole hog and tripping it out. So yeah, am I impressed with it? Yep. Would I recommend it for a PS4? Yep, at this point in time I would go for it. I'm even thinking about getting one for the PS3 just because my SCUF one is well knackered out. You'll see that in another little video that I will line up later on. But I gotta go do a couple of NetDoomer videos first because I promised you guys that. Anyway, I hope you found this video informative and useful. I always appreciate a thumbs up, so go and click that thumbsy uppy button because it really does help my channel grow. Feel free to drop down some comments down below, and if you're new to the channel and you want to see some more Sims videos, go and hit that subscribe button. Until next time, this has been Sim.